A very good morning, students. You are welcome to online class of Oriental Public School. This is Pankaj Kr Mishra, Faculty of Social Science. Today I am here with a video of class 9, Political Science. Your topic is electoral politics. Already I have given one video and this is the second one, and today I am going to talk about constituency. So first of all, you must know what is constituency. As you know, each state is divided into a specific number of assembly constituencies. In the same way, elected representative is called the member of legislative assembly or an MLA. I mean to say, entire country is divided into some state, and states are further divided into number of assembly constituency. Each and every assembly constituency consisting one member of legislative assembly. So each parliamentary constituency, similarly as we have assembly constituencies in a state, in the same way we have parliamentary constituencies in the parliament, and this is for the central government. So each and every parliamentary constituency has within its several assembly constituencies. And the same principle applies for panchayat and municipal election. Kind for your information, as you know, our country is a federal country, and within a federal system, and the concept of federalism is more than existence of more than one level of government within a country, and that is why our country having three tiers of government system: central government, state government, and local level government. The parliamentary constituency comes under central government, and assembly, I mean to say legislative assembly constituency, come under state government. Similarly, we also have panchayat and municipal elections, and this comes under local level government or third tier of government. So each village or town is divided into several wards that are like constituencies. As we count constituencies in state and central, and similar way we can also count constituencies at ward. One ward equals to one constituency, and this is considered as the local level government. So each ward elects one member of the village or the urban body. And the holding election for the local level government is under the State Election Commission. As you know, our India consisting election commission at two level, one is at central level and another one is at state level, and this was formed in 1992 constitutional amendment. So sometimes these constituencies are counted as seats for each constituency represent one seat in the state assembly. I mean to say one constituency equals to one seat or one MP or MLA, but it will be decided accordingly about which constituency you are talking about. So when we say that Lok Dal, as you know students, Lok Dal party was in Haryana and whose leader was Mr. Devilal. So that is why we are talking about here Lok Dal. On 60 seats in Haryana, it means that candidate of Lok Dal on 60 assembly constituencies in the state, and thus Lok Dal had 60 MLAs. So 60 constituency assembly he won, that means one constituency equals to one MLA. That is why under this party there were 60 MLAs in the state assembly. I hope you have understood what is constituency. Once again, constituency means for holding election, region or area is divided according to the population, and that is called constituency, and it is only for holding election. About which constituency you will talk, it will be basically divided according to their own means procedures. So now moving to the next point, that is reserved constituencies, and in our Indian constitution there is provision of reserved constituencies for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. So the makers of our constitution thought of a special system of reserved constituencies are served for the weaker section, and this is especially for weaker sections. As you know, before independence, just after independence, the condition of this some deprived group were not so good. So the makers of Indian Constitution thought that to uplift them socially and economically, they must be given some reservation in politics. Otherwise, they can never come in politics. That is why scheduled caste and scheduled tribes were given reserved constituencies in the parliament. So some constituencies are reserved for the people who belong to scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. Initially, we called scheduled caste SC or scheduled tribe ST. In SC reserved constituency, only someone who belongs to the scheduled caste can stand for election. Means how many constituencies are reserved for scheduled caste or scheduled tribe, and only that very community can participate and contest in that defined constituency. No other community can participate in. So as you know, our parliament having 84 seats for scheduled caste and 47 seats for scheduled tribes, and this is the reserved constituency for these two communities. Then SC reserved constituency, only someone who belongs to the scheduled caste can stand for election. Similarly, only those belong to the scheduled tribes can contest an election from constituency reserved for ST. So currently in the Lok Sabha, just now here is one printing mistake, so correct it. 84 seats for scheduled caste and 47 for scheduled tribes, and this is the reserved constituency for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe, and remaining for general people who belong to general category. Now, while we are talking about the election, actually this chapter is all about election. So there are some procedures from beginning to end, and which is being conducted by the Election Commission of India. So just now I have said there are two levels of Election Commission of India. One is central level and another one is state level. So the election about what you are talking, general election or state assembly election or by-election, so this will decide who will conduct this. So now the very first beginning or very first task of the Election Commission is to prepare a voter list. In a democratic election, the list of those who are eligible to vote is prepared much before the election and given to everyone, and this is called voter list. And this list containing all those names who are eligible to cast their vote. Means those who are eligible to cast their vote means they are already the citizen of India, and by this you can also be recognized or identified the citizen of India if you are having voter card, and that we initially call EPIC, election photo identity card. Actual name is EPIC, you can also call it electoral roll. So this list is officially called the electoral roll. Voter list is officially called electoral roll, okay, and is commonly known as the voter list. And this is an important step for it is linked to the first condition of democratic election. Means if you are talking about the democratic election, first of all you must have, I mean to say there must have voter list. As you know, voter list consisting the names of all the eligible voters within a constituency, state or country. Everyone should get an equal opportunity to choose representative. As we know, India is a representative democracy. I mean to say that indirect democracy, directly people don't choose here. First of all we choose MP or MLA, then they form their majority and choose their leader. I mean to say chief minister or prime minister, and our means the opinion of common people is represented in the assembly through these MPs or MLA. That's why we are indirectly involved there to elect them. That is why it is also called indirect democracy or representative democracy. So this is the first criteria of voter list. And as you know, universal adult franchise, it is a democratic concept regarding right to vote. In this picture, it means that everyone should have one vote and each vote should have equal value. If you are talking about democratic election, means there must be universal adult franchise, which tells each person having one vote and their one vote having one value. And here you can see on the screen Lok Sabha constituencies. The total constituencies at present we have 543, and this is divided into three categories: general, reserved for scheduled caste and reserved for scheduled tribe. And state constituencies are here listed below, which state containing how many constituencies. As you can see here, Andhra Pradesh 42, Arunachal Pradesh 2, Assam 14, Bihar 40. Similarly, it is given here, and Uttar Pradesh is having maximum number of constituencies. Here you can see 80. I hope you have understood this, and very soon I will come with the next video and keep the topic continuously. So study properly and be safe. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye.